So I guess I'm gonna have to add a filter to this, and hopefully it'll lighten it up. The conversation I want to get into today, right? It is a conversation that a lot of people don't like to have. It's about fear, and people hate talking about fear for a lot of reasons. People hate talking about fear because it exposes them. People hate talking about fear because they don't want to show all their cards. People don't like talking about fear because it's just a very uncomfortable conversation. But fear is a very healthy, very good thing to have. Fear keeps us alive. It keeps us from doing reckless things that would otherwise possibly do harm to us, kill us. I don't know. Like, there's a lot of parts about fear that are very relevant because it keeps us safe and from doing really, really dumb things. There is also a very unhealthy side of fear, okay? And the unhealthy side of fear is the side of fear that causes us to have a problem with progress. And like, progress is everything when it comes to success in your personal life, in your professional life, and anything that you go after. Progress matters more importantly than any other aspect. And fear can actually cripple your progress if you let it. And that kind of fear, that's the unhealthy stuff. But a lot of people have a hard time deciphering the two. Okay, well, how do I know what's a healthy fear versus what's an unhealthy fear? Okay, I'm going to start with the simplistic, easy stuff, right? Healthy fear. Shouldn't go out and play on the highway. That's a healthy fear. Because you'll probably get hit by a car and end up in the hospital if not dead. That's a healthy fear. An unhealthy fear is, man, I really have this great opportunity that's in front of me, but there's a lot of unknowns to it, and so I'm not going to do it because I'm scared. That's an unhealthy fear. But the lines get blurred, and it's kind of the reason I wanted to touch on the subject, because it is really, really difficult in your professional career to figure out what's healthy and what's not healthy when it comes to fear, because some things are fears that hold you back just because you're scared to make the leap, you're scared to do the dance or to make the jump, and then other fears are literally healthy fears to protect your financial well-being and to ensure that you don't end up homeless and fall flat on your face. It's a really, really fine line to walk, and a lot of people have a real struggle with it. And I can tell you personally, I struggled with it a lot. 2 years ago today, I made a decision to leave a company that I had been well established with, that I had a really, really good run going with, that I had, connections in and was doing fairly well. But I knew that there was something more to what I could do. And that company, I wasn't fitting into their mold. I wasn't fitting into that design anymore. And it happens. You outgrow your position. I've put out videos about that. We talked about that. But it was scary. It was really scary to take a leap and to jump out into the unknowns of what's going to happen in this new endeavor. What's going to happen if I leave this company to do something else and it bottoms out or it doesn't pan out or whatever. There's fear to that. And that fear is the kind of fear that I'm talking about that's not healthy, that deters progress, that slows things down and makes things not ethical. Mainly because, like, if you think about it, if I would not have acted, if I would not have taken the chance, if I would not have tried, if I would have let it go and just stayed where I was, I wouldn't have all the success I have now. I would not have been able to make any progress in any significant way, and I would be trapped almost in where I was. However, you also have to recognize, like, I made the right steps when I made that decision. So, like, I did the 2-week dance. I made it clear that, like, I want to make sure that I leave this company in a way that I could resume employment back with them if something were to go south. So I made sure that I didn't close a door on the opportunity of having, the ability to go back and if I needed to. And that was really, really important to me. It was very, very important to me to make sure that I still had the ability to make that progress and have the ability to go back and still have that door open if I needed it. Now, an unhealthy fear complex would tell me, this is too scary. You're putting your financial well-being on the line. You don't know if this is going to pan out. Just stay where you're at. The part about that is, and it kills, it chokes out so many dreams. It chokes out so many opportunities because people think that way and they let that fear control their movements, their decisions, and what they want to do with their lives, ultimately, because they're so scared of the implications of it. Now I'm going to go to the other end. I'm going to talk about the healthy fear. The healthy fears are, I've got this opportunity in front of me. I have to invest a lot of my own money. I don't know if this is going to work out. I haven't seen statistics that show me that this is going to pan the way I need it to for me to be successful. If I do this, if I actually put all this money on the line, it very well could leave me stranded without any kind of pot to piss in, like, all depending on like what the situation is. That kind of fear is healthy. It's a healthy fear. You're being aware, you're being cautious, you're making smart moves, making very integral decisions, so you don't end up in such a bad way if it bottoms out that you can succeed. And that's why a lot of people, a lot of success stories, a lot of influencers will tell you, man, mess up when you're young. Explore things and go after things when you're young. And the reason why is because when you're young, you have the ability to bounce back a lot easier, okay? Like, me now, I'm 32, heading on 33 years old. Would I want to deal with losing my job and having to struggle? Absolutely not. I have 6 kids. I have a home I have to provide for. I have a amazing fiance. Like, I have things I have to take care of. So, like, I can't jeopardize my entire life savings, my entire world on a decision to hopefully become successful. However, if you would ask me, like, 20-year-old me or 22-year-old me back in the day, I would have been like, yeah, let's do this. Because there was less opportunity for failure. There was less opportunity to have something happen in such a way that it offsets the rest of my life. So that's how you discern your fears, okay? You discern your fears by recognizing and identifying, is this stopping me from progress, or is this making me think intelligently about what I'm doing? Like, am I doing it intelligently, or am I just terrified because it's a new adventure? those are the ways you got to look at life. Those are the ways you make those decisions, and that's the way you discern your fears. So I hope you guys got something out of this video. I feel like this is something that needed to be addressed, that a lot of people wonder and question about it. So I'm hoping I helped you guys out. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Spread the word. Let your friends know about my videos. This is not my normal motivational thing, but I wanted to kind of make it because, you know, an anniversary of mine reminded me of how scary that was. And I wanted to make sure that if you are being held back by fear, and it's the fear that you're going to fail, so that's what keeps you confined, I'm telling you, don't let it, because it kills dreams. Dreams literally get killed because of that, and you need to not let that happen. You're an amazing person. You're an amazing being. You're God's creation. The Creator himself knows the amount of hairs on your head. Go out there, destroy it, okay? Go conquer your goals, conquer your dreams, and make them a reality. I'm out of here. See you guys back here on Friday.